Guys, I am about to show you the craziest parking video of all time. If you live in New York City, this is why you should never own a car. You are not going to believe this. There is literally 100 people sitting in every single car on the street. Almost every car I walk past has somebody sitting in there because they have to do this a couple hours a day to get their coveted parking spot. This video is insane. Guys, I made a video before and it went viral. Got like 2 million views because people don't understand the alternate side of parking in New York. So you can only park on a certain side certain days of the week. And that's why this guy is out here in his car. What they're doing is they're waiting for the street sweeper or the cop to come by. Look how many cars are parked like this guy. And you decide if you want to own a car in Manhattan. Look at this. And it's raining. It's a horrible day. It's like 7:30 in the morning. So you see him, and now he's going to do the same thing on that side. What they're waiting for is for the street sweeper to go by so that they can jump back in and park. Let me show you how many cars are just literally sitting here down the block. These are people who do this several days a week, trying to have parking in Manhattan. They're not just sitting in their cars like this guy here. They're sitting on the left side here as well. And they're going to be doing it until the street sweeper or the cop comes by. You see 3 or 4 of them down here. This is what it takes to have a car in Manhattan, certainly in Midtown. They can't just let you park. Now, when you get a coveted spot like this, you ain't moving. Guys, this video gets crazy. Do not turn off. Wait till the end. It's insane. But they have no choice. Tuesday through Friday, arrows on both sides, 8:30 to 10, street sweeper. Once the street sweeper comes down the block, they all go ripping and running. What this guy will do is the street sweeper's coming on this side, he'll move his car over there real quick. And then as soon as the street sweeper sweeps here, he'll shoot back in. Look at him. Every single one of these cars has someone sitting in it waiting on this guy. Every single one of these cars. Yeah. Just because the lights are off doesn't mean there's no one in there. She's sitting in there reading her little book. This guy's sitting in there on his phone. This guy's in his car. Guys, it's a miserable, cold, horrible day. And they're just sitting in their cars waiting for the street sweeper, who may or may not come by anytime from 8:30 to 10. You got an hour and a half of sitting here, my friend. That's crazy. Every single one of these cars has people waiting in it to move their car for the street sweeper. Now the street sweeper comes in a window from 8:30 to 10 a.m. It's now 8:41 and they're not here yet. That person, that person, that person, that person, that person, every single car has a person in it. They are going to wait in their car until the street sweeper comes by, and then they're going to do the mad dash where they shift sides. All they have to do is move their car so he can sweep, and then they move their car right back. Let's see how this plays out. It's fascinating to me. That's why I would never own a car in New York City. I think that's one of the enforcement trucks stopping to see who's in their car. It's the sanitation truck, and he's literally pulling up, looking at every single driver. He's going to do it all the way down the street to see if there are people in their cars ready to move. So since the sanitation truck came, hopefully the street sweeper will be by in a second. It's kind of sad because I see these last 2 cars And believe me, every single car has someone sitting in them. I see these last two cars, like that gentleman right there. He's just staring in his rear view. Just staring in his rear view. So is this guy. Hasn't made a move because they're waiting for the street sweeper. He's going to come down this way. All right, finally he's getting out of his car to stretch his legs. I kind of want to ask him, how does it work? If he walks over here to the deli, I'm going to ask him. But look at him. He's walking, stretching his legs. Remember, he's been sitting in his car for a couple hours now. You see him shaking off the ankles and the knees. All right, this guy's going to join him. He wants to stretch his legs too. He's looking down. He's pointing. He's shaking his head. I think we see action. He's kicking shit under his car, so he's a litter bug. But this guy got out. Now he's getting back in, which means to tell me we got some movement. Remember, these guys do this for a living. I see the street sweeper, guys. We're in action. Now listen, the last time I posted one of these videos, they're all starting their cars now. The last time I posted one of these videos, it went viral. 2 million views, but I didn't know how to explain it properly. Now he's moving his car. He's gonna move to this side so that the street sweeper can sweep right there. But he can't go too far because he's got to shoot back in there after the street sweeper goes by. So he's moving his. This guy's going to move his. The street sweeper's coming down the block. And we're going to watch how these cars, there's another guy outside of his car down here. We're going to watch how they do the hokey pokey. The street sweeper's right there. You can see his flashing lights. This guy's in position. This ain't his first rodeo. Again, the street sweeper is going to sweep that side of the street, which means these cars need to be the hell out of there. In order to do that, they need to pull over to this side and then shoot back before someone steals their spot. That's when the fist fight starts. Because if this guy's been in that spot for 3 hours and he moves over here, the street sweeper sweeps his spot, and then some other car jumps in, which happens all the time. This guy's gonna be throwing hands. Okay guys, here's the street sweeper right here. This guy's finally moving his car. I don't know where he's gonna move it to, but let's see. It's a red light. Once the red light turns green, the street sweeper's coming by. We got a lot of action because the hot dog guy's coming by. And this guy is right now trying to figure out, where am I gonna move my car? This guy's cooperating. They do this every morning, so they know. He's gonna move. This guy has to move to this side. The reason he's staying as long as he is because he doesn't want some jerk taking his spot while he moves. So you're going to see every car on the block move right now, and should be pretty interesting. He's actually going to move his car backwards instead of forwards. He's moving it backwards. Here comes the street sweeper. Here comes the hot stepper. Here comes the street sweeper. Now watch. He's going to clean this area, and then everybody's going to start to fist fighting. So the street sweeper cannot go forward because this jerk hasn't moved yet. Get your shit out the way. Once he moves to this side, this guy's going to get back in his spot. He's already back in his spot. This guy's already screwing up the street sweeper. The street sweeper sweeping. Now guys, we got rain today, so there's a lot of water, but you're going to see a lot of the shuffle going on. The reason they're not moving yet is because they don't want their spot stolen. He's now finally going to get his damn car out of the way. But he's only going to go to the other side of the street. This guy's going to move up and sweep these gutters. This guy ain't moving. I don't think someone's in this one. So these are the ones that end up getting the ticket. Ain't nobody in this one. All these guys are now trying to figure out, where can I move my car in order to get back? This white car just stole a spot. He wasn't there. This guy just stole a spot. He's gonna get his ass whooped. So this street sweeper, come on man, get your shit out the way. Lots of fist fights happen down here. This guy is not taking it. He's gonna sweep his stuff. Now look, they're all coming back. The white guy, he's not parked here. He just stole a spot. The gray guy's like, yo, that's my spot. All of these guys want their spot back. It's a whole thing. Any of these cars that didn't move, some of these guys are going to be here for 2 hours and there's no spot to go back to. He's going to be pissed. I tried to show it the best way I could, guys. You cannot park on this side from 8:30 to 10. Once the street sweeper goes by, you're still not out of the woodwork because you got to be there by 10. The street sweeper's pissed off. He's throwing the cones out of the way. This guy in the black car, he's yelling and screaming. He's going to take this spot. As soon as the street sweeper cleans it, here he comes. He got a spot. A lot of these cars just risk it. They're like these guys. They're like, I ain't moving. Now you're going to see people pretending they got car trouble. He ain't got no damn car trouble. Stop it. All the cars on the left side are now jockeying for position to get a spot here. It is a nightmare to own a car in Midtown Manhattan. You can see he's sweeping the gutters, but he has to kind of go by these morons. This guy's got nowhere to go. So he wants this park here. Once this is cleaned, they're all going to dip in here. Here they come. He's going to dip in here. He's going to dip in here. He's going to dip in here. And so forth, all the way down the block. This is what it's like to own a car in Manhattan. Remember, this is the culmination of being here for 2 to 3 hours and hoping that you get a spot. You even got your wife out there. Look. She's standing there saying, nah, you ain't taking my man's spot. The white car. The white car is like, yo. She's like, oh no, you ain't taking my man's spot. I'm gonna use my body to protect it. Look, this guy's backing up. The guy in the black's been over there 2 hours. You could see why he'd be really pissed off. The BMW, come on bro, you could swing it faster than that. She gonna make sure her man gets a spot. There's 3 or 4 cars trying to fit into this spot that holds 2 cars. Look at this guy. Her man is like, screw you, I'm taking it. This guy's shit out of luck. Ain't nowhere to go with your Tesla, playboy. He's like, come on, y'all, move. Look, let's see how this plays out. The white car is like, yo, girl, he's right on her ass. The white car is like, I ain't backing up, bruh. She's like, back up. Her man, how's he gonna park in here? This is where the fist fights start. I see her swinging. I can see her swinging. Her man, don't back down now, playboy. Oh, I think he's thinking I'll come over there. No, he's gonna. She's standing on business right now. And then the hot dog cart, he screwed up everything. Get your shit out the way, player. All right, the white car's backing up. You go, girl. The white car's backing up. You go, girl. Ain't nobody taking your spot. Nope, not today. Not today. All right. I see you. All right. Here you see Tuesday and Friday, 8:30 to 10. Move your shit. I hope that you were able to follow along, catch the drama and the excitement of alternate parking. Guys, welcome to New York. Have fun. And I hope you got an idea this time of how it works. They don't play games out here. If you're going to invest 2 or 3 hours a day to parking. Now guys, remember what I said. After 10 o'clock, you could park here. So most of these guys, they're parked. He's got a spot. He ain't going nowhere. He can't go nowhere till 10 o'clock. This guy ain't going nowhere. He's sitting in there chilling. He's sitting in there chilling. Every one of these guys has a spot, but you can't move till 10 o'clock, because if a cop comes by and you're not in your car, you get in a ticket. That's how that works. Every single vehicle has somebody in it, and they're gonna be in it till 10 o'clock. She brought her dog with her. Once it turns 10 o'clock, you're good to go. So after all that drama, bro, you still got 45 minutes. So make sure you bring your charger for your phone. Guys, that is a Boogie Bob exclusive. That is what it's like trying to park in New York City, in Midtown. We have wonderful transportation, taxis, Ubers, buses, bicycles, subways, walk, anything but own a car, guys. If you own a car, you're gonna have a lot of time to sit around and think about why you own that damn car. Please be kind and loving to each other, and may God bless you.